In addition to refusing and reducing, recycling is one of the most important things that humans can do to protect the earth, the oceans, and our species. When we recycle properly, nothing compares to its impact.
Okay, so if my recycling is so important for the planet and the oceans, why isn't it working? I mean, then why am I hearing that my family's recycling's going to the landfill?
Well, much like the mortgage crisis was brought on by the mortgage industry, the recycling crisis has been brought on by certain members of the recycling industry that are profiting from the crisis. They are able to do this by making sure that recycling stays too confusing for the public to do properly. And here's why. The most influential recycling companies in the U.S. are actually owned by major landfill companies. So when China stopped buying the U.S. recyclables because it was too filled with garbage because of the public's confusion about recycling, those big landfill companies started to make a lot more money.
But aren't there other groups that are helping recycling work? What are they doing about this?
As far as the nonprofit organizations, many of them are also funded by the landfill companies and the virgin material industry, such as virgin plastics and petroleum. Now, the virgin plastics industry also benefits tremendously by the collapse of U.S. recycling. They've received large increases in the demand and contracts from China for petroleum and new plastics as a result of the collapse of recycling. This is why most of the groups that are funded by the virgin plastic and landfill industries are against legislation that would ban any plastics such as plastic bags, straws, styrofoam, etc. And since the virgin plastics industry benefits when recycling is confusing, they play a role in the use of confusing recyclability icons on packaging. They also try to undermine efforts to implement and legislate society-wide standardized labeling for recycling bins, a solution that's proven to fix the public confusion at the bin. This explains why certain nonprofits continue to leave it up to every single school, business, organization, sports stadium, airport, and neighborhood in the U.S. to create their own recycling labels for bins.
Oh my gosh, that would be like having every school, business, or neighborhood create their own traffic signs. We would never allow that if we wanted people to drive safely.
Oh, I agree. And although it's not as visibly obvious, the toll from the collapse of recycling is far more devastating than the BP oil spill.
Wow, this is so bad. So, what's the best way to fix this now?
Well, people are starting to reach out to the shareholders as well as the media to bring attention to the conflicts of interest. With more waste in the oceans, deforestation, and climate change, it's critical that recycling and closed-loop manufacturing begin to thrive.